Alright gang, I'm going to try to make this video short and sweet. I've posted videos and mentioned in some of the videos where I pick up things, and in a couple of videos I mentioned that my sister and I would take my mom out, Christmas time. Oh, and by the way, Merry Christmas. Today is Christmas. We'll be shortly going to my sister's house for Christmas dinner. We had our Christmas last night with the entire family. Small house with about 25 people and a couple of newborn babies and a dog. It was a packed house. Anyway, we go out again, take my mom, and one of my nieces, one of the younger ones that still likes Barbies, was with us. We go to all the favorite places we always like to go: trade shops, antique stores, anything that we always found treasures at. We was on the way back home, and there was this one antique store. It used to be a clothing manufacturer back in the 40s, 50s, and 60s, and I was told it was even making clothing all the way up into the early 70s before it closed. It's a two-story building, and it is now an antique store. I've been stopping by there, oh gosh, it's been there 10 years plus. And when you go to those kind of antique stores, you see booths come, booths go, or sellers, let me say it like that: sellers come and sellers go. But there was a person, not sure if it was a man, woman, don't know who, but their passion was Barbie. So their whole booth upstairs in the corner was dedicated to Barbie. So I would walk through that antique store and I would glance in that booth, but I rarely went in there because it would, don't have any needs for Barbies. The only Barbie I want is the Barbie nurse. If you don't know anything about that one, look it up. You'll be astonished at what it's worth. And I'm talking the original. I think they may have re-released that one back in the 90s for collectors. So anyway, my mom and my sister is on one floor. My niece and I are on the second floor. And she sees the Barbie booth, which I didn't tell her was up there. I figured when she saw it, she'd have, like her mind would be blown, and it was. So we went over there, and she was digging through. It was like a cart on wheels full of Barbie dolls that the lady or a person had bagged up individually with their outfits on, and they was priced, I think, $3 a piece. So while she's looking through that, I'm just walking around in the booth, and the booth isn't that big, it may be like 10 by 10 maybe. And on the back wall there were shelves that had like Barbie campers, Barbie bicycles, just Barbie crap. And the lowest shelf was probably about a foot off the floor, and there was baskets. And in the baskets, I saw the backpack. It was in a bag. So I pulled it out and looked at it, and I said, man, that looks like the missing backpack from my Big Jim set, Danger at Eagle Peak, or Eagle at Danger Peak. For some reason I can't remember the title of that set to save my life. But I did make a video of it years ago, I think in 2014. And in that video I mentioned that I could not find the backpack. So in that bag was this backpack with the sleeping bag and a Big Jim outfit. But the wrong boots. They look like another action figure boots. Now if you picked up any other Barbie doll that wasn't in the original box in that booth, it was in a long bag, sealed off, and it had a tag attached to it, and it would tell you the Barbie doll's name, her career, or whatever edition it was, and in some cases the year it came out. Well, when I pulled this backpack and that came with the one outfit, it just said action figure accessories, $2. So I said, well, for $2 I can't go wrong. So I grabbed the bag. So I started looking through the other baskets, because I figured, well, if she didn't know what this was and it was in the basket at the bottom, or the seller, like the she, he, or it, I don't know who owned the booth. I started going through the other baskets, and about the third basket there were these two Big Jims in separate bags. Now, like I said, the Barbie bags, the Barbie she bagged, she put dates and names, and Barbie had a little sister, in case you didn't know. Skipper, I think was the name. And there was other little younger Barbie dolls, and I can't remember if they had different names or not, but there was a slew of them. They may have all been the same Barbie. I didn't pay that much attention. And there was the Macho Ken doll. Anyway, when I found these two Big Jims, this is how they were. And the tag said $3 a piece, action figure. So I'm thinking, well, she doesn't know anything about Big Jim. So I looked through the other baskets, didn't find anything else related to Big Jim, so I grabbed these two action figures. So I paid $3 a piece for the Big Jims. They are in perfect condition, except for the one with the forest green coat. I think that is an original Big Jim coat. It fits for like one, it's made like one. I gotta find another picture online to confirm that. The one flaw is, you see the arms are the right color. These are dark. They have turned dark. That's the only problem. The hair's not all scraped up on them. The karate action works. I pulled all the outfits off of them to check for any damages or anything, and there's no damage. So these things are in awesome shape. Let me pause this just for a moment. Alright, now this is my Big Jim that I did a video on, I think in 2014, early 2015, talking about this set. And if you noticed, the new Big Jim pretty much dressed almost the exact same as my Big Jim. Back in the 70s, it was war movies and westerns, and almost all my Big Jims are dressed in like camouflage pants. There was a couple that aren't, and like solid color shirts, like khaki shirts. I thought that was ironic that he came almost identical. I mean, there's a slight difference in the patterns and all that, but who cares? He was $3. Alright, now on the backpack. It doesn't exactly seal when you close it like it should, so what I'm thinking about doing is taking hot water and pressing the tabs out just a bit, and see if that'll help it lock back up. Because you could open it and put stuff in it and all. Now, granted, this came out in the 70s, and I can't recall if it came with accessories. And when I looked to confirm that this was the right backpack, whoops, sorry, about knocked that over, I didn't pay attention to see if there was accessories like binoculars or canteen or anything, so I gotta go back and check that out. What I did notice is that it came with an outfit, or the pictures I saw on the box and sets online, a blue plaid shirt and I think denim jeans. I can't remember if it came with a hat like that or boots, but this is how he was when I got him back from my parents' house. So that's how he's going to stay unless I find the right outfit. Alright, now I stuck the Eagle back in because in my original video I had him on mounted to the arm guard, but because he's so old I didn't strap the arm guard tight around the arm because I didn't want to break the straps. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave him attached to the backpack, but I'm going to put the backpack on the Big Jim, and hopefully the Eagle will be able to sit on top of the backpack over his head. Now the Eagle, I think I mentioned this in the original video, He-Man reused a lot of Big Jim items, and they reused the Eagle. This Eagle, my eyesight's not that good. It's either dated between the legs 1972 or 1974. And the He-Man Eagles, there were two. I have one of them. He's a red and blue, I believe. Picked it up for like $1. I noticed on eBay before that people will post those He-Man Eagles and say they would sometimes say error date because the He-Man was 80s, and they said this bird is dated incorrectly. Well, no, it's because they used the same molds. Same with the Battle Cat. That Battle Cat came from the Big Jim Panther in the Tiger set. So anyway, enough of that. So getting back to the correct outfit and making sure I don't have to hunt down any accessories. If I can't find the correct outfit, it'll just stay like this. Even if I do find the correct outfit, I'll just probably put it in the backpack and forget about it. Alright, now it's Christmas time, so I'm gonna put a photo. I'm gonna hold a photo up in front of the camera because I want to show you guys something. Because I mentioned I have a bunch of photos from Christmases, and this one photo has a couple of items in it that I've posted videos on. So I'm gonna try not to move the photo. That's my youngest brother. This is my Wild Rider. This is my middle brother's Wild Rider. That's me. This is 1973. That's my Big Jim camper. Now I did a video a long while back as well of a Tonka camper. That's my original Tonka camper. In that video I mentioned I have no clue what happened to it. It probably got handed down to some other kid in the neighborhood or sold. Let me pull it in a little bit. Sold in a yard sale that my mom had when we all moved out. But I picked the replacement one up because I just love that camper. But that's my Big Jim camper in my Wild Rider. This is, like I said, from 1973, South Georgia Christmas. That's the TV room, the room in the house we could not go into except for special occasions. My mom and papa had a TV room and a living room. TV room had all the nice furniture. Yeah, you look at it now, that furniture doesn't look like nice, but back then that was some, I guess, in style crap. I don't know. But also I want to show you, I did a video of this too. My youngest brother, that's his putt train set, and I did a video where I put one of those back together but hadn't given it to him. I have an issue with putting stuff together not giving to him, and you can barely make it out. Oops, I'm sorry, I'm moving the picture. I also have a video of a plastic Honda ATV. There's one right there. That's probably my youngest brother's, because I don't ever remember getting one for Christmas. I just still have one from my childhood, you know. And here's a vintage blow mold Santa with reindeer. I wish it was a better picture. My youngest brother was asking about that, and I think it's in Alabama. But that's enough reminiscing. Video's going longer than I wanted it to. So gang, 2 more Big Jims and a new backpack or replacement backpack. Guys, I hope you had a good Christmas. I'm visiting to go to my sister's house to hang out with the family for a few hours, and then I'm off for a week, so I have no idea what I'm going to be doing. Have a great holiday and a happy new year if I don't do another video before then. And I hope I post these soon. Thanks for viewing.